My name is Adeola, and today we're going to be speaking about something more serious, at least more serious than all my vlogs. Today we're going to be talking about insecurities and how I've dealt with it and how I'm still dealing with it and all the changes that I've made and I'm still making to become a better version of myself. I'm not perfect. I'm not even close. And I want you to know that I'm not coming here to tell you that this is the one thing that you will do that will never make you feel insecure again. That is not what this video is. This video is to share my experience with you and to share tips so that we can all grow to become better versions of ourselves together. I do not believe that insecurity is something that you can fully get rid of. I think it is sort of a voice or a feeling in your head that you learn to silence, ignore, or control. So that is the mindset that we're going to use to go into this video. My first point, this is something that has helped me significantly. Rather than looking at insecurity as a problem, see it as a feeling, like an emotion. It is just like anger, just like sadness, just like happiness. Seeing insecurity as something that you feel rather than something that is wrong with you really just helps to change your mindset on how you look at yourself. Like, you're not a problematic person, you just feel this type of way. For example, when you feel angry, you know it is not sensible to go on to argue with someone or to yell at someone. Where I hope you don't yell at someone when you're angry. So that's how I want you to look at insecurity. When you start to feel insecure, don't compare yourself to someone on social media. Don't start doom scrolling. Don't start negative self-talk, because you are just setting yourself up for failure. And that brings me to my second tip, which is cut out anything that will make you more insecure. Trust me when I say this, the worst thing you can do is to add more problem to the problem you already have. Cut off anything that makes you feel worse. If it's social media, just don't go online. If it is people in your life, reduce your contact with them. And to go with this is eliminating your cues. If I ask you, what are the things that you are sure that if someone does right now, or someone says, or if something happens, will make you angry? You probably have an answer for me. Same thing with insecurity. When I finally decided that I was tired of feeling bad about myself all the time, I wrote a list of things that people have done or people have said to me that made me feel bad about myself, the things that led to me feeling insecure. Then at the other side, I wrote some probable reasons as to why that thing made me feel bad about myself. From that list, I could predict why I didn't like certain parts of myself, most of which is as a result of what other people said to me, or of other people's opinions about me, or of other people projecting their insecurities on me. Most of my insecurities are from external factors, not things I actually think about myself. And I think we all know what to do with people who project their insecurities onto others. And that brings me to my next point, which is my favorite one actually. Knowledge is key. This tip might not work for some people, but it really did the trick for me. Having knowledge about why certain parts of myself are the way it is gave me relief, knowing that it's beyond my control, there's nothing I can do. Having science or psychology or philosophy to prove that there is nothing wrong with me was just so relieving. Let me use my acne for example. I've had acne for as long as I can remember. I think it started in JS2, which, funny thing, I've actually never told anyone this before, but before I had acne as a regular stuff, I low-key kind of wanted it. Like, I was always the youngest in my class, and no one really took me seriously. Like, I was a pushover, and I thought, like, in my tiny head, I was like, if I looked older, people would take me more seriously, or people take me seriously. And having acne made you look older. At least it made me look older than I was at that time. So I was praying for it, and it was a situation where you should be careful of what you wish for, because I finally had the acne, and no, people didn't take me seriously. They just bullied me more. Now that I have the knowledge as to what causes acne, why I have it, knowing that sometimes, most times, it is hormones and there is nothing you can really do for it. Every single person has had acne, or if they've not had acne, they've had a sort of skin condition, and majority of people on earth have dealt with acne. Made me realize, like, This shit is normal. There's nothing wrong with you. You are literally just like every other person. And somehow that was just so relieving, knowing that I'm not dealing with a problem alone. The thing with insecurity is it sort of makes you feel like you are the only one in the world. You're the only one dealing with that kind of thing. You're the only one feeling that kind of way about yourself. And that is so far from the truth. There is nothing you are going through in life that someone else has not gone through. That just makes me feel better about myself. So I don't know if this tip might work for someone else, but it really does work for me. Whenever I start to feel a new insecurity, for example, maybe I'm starting to feel bad about my body and how my body is shaped, then I study body types, and then that, oh, it's literally because of your bone, it's literally because of your skeleton. You cannot do anything about it. It's literally because of your food, it's literally because of your metabolism. Things like that, having science or psychology, even when it comes to behavior, to explain why I do things just makes me feel better. So this might not work for everyone, but if it's applicable for you, then you should definitely try. The next tip is for people whose insecurities have something to do with their body or their physical appearance. See yourself as different from your body. I feel like society places too much emphasis on women's physical appearance, and the only way to truly break through from beauty standards is to separate your worth from what your body looks like. Whenever I refer to myself, I refer to my body as separate from my mind, because that is genuinely how I see it. I feel like the people who know me, by seeing what I look like, don't really know me, because this is me. This is just a cover. This is a shell. So I'm always grateful when I see someone judge me for my body. I'm like, I'm so glad that this idiot person does not know the true me, because the true me is too precious for everybody to know. Like, literally. So separate your worth from your body. You are worthy not because of what your body looks like, but because of the things you do and the things you say and how you treat the people around you and your thoughts and your quirks, just everything apart from your body. And if there is anyone around you that places all your worth or too much worth into what you look like, then you should be grateful. You should be grateful that someone like that, someone with that negative mindset, does not know the real you, and that person can form opinions about you and it won't matter because they literally do not know you. And that is a good thing, because not everybody can own a diamond of the first water. Of course I had to make a Bridgerton reference. Like who do you think I am? Ah, this is so funny. Another thing that has really helped me is practicing body neutrality. Now, I just want to say, I know this tip is definitely not for everyone. There is this kind of conflict between should you be body positive or body neutral. I'm personally someone who believes in body neutrality, because that's just what has worked for me. So if this doesn't work for you, you can skip this point. The point is, rather than trying to force yourself to love your body, why not try being grateful for what your body can do? Yeah, you might not have the flattest stomach, or your body may not look this way, but you can walk and you can run and you can lift things and you can do so much things with your body. The issue that I have with body positivity is that it pushes this mindset or this notion that all bodies are perfect, and we know that nothing is literally perfect. So if body positivity works for you, that's totally fine. If it aligns with the type of life you're trying to live, that's also totally fine. It just doesn't do the trick for me. Okay, now we have random tips that I have and tips that I also asked from my best friend, something she recommended for anyone struggling with insecurity, and I couldn't fit this into the other one, so I'm just going to briefly go over them. First one is, this is literally a Pinterest quote that really helps me in all aspects of my life. Forget perfection, aim for progress, and enjoy the process. Literally like a tongue twister. Know that it is actually okay to change your body. I personally feel like if you do not like the way you look when it comes to your body, as long as you have the right mindset while you are attempting to change the way you look, then that's totally fine. You guys know that I like fitness. I like to exercise and work out, and obviously that changes the way your body looks like and it helps your overall health. Exercise is a good thing, dieting is a good thing, but you should always go into something like that with the right mindset of not, I hate my body, it needs to change, but I need to be healthier, it's going to be good for me in the long run. I also want you to know that you can only truly change from someone who is insecure to someone who is less insecure, or at least a little bit more confident, if you truly decide you need to change. Which I'm linking to that point I said. Once you start to feel insecure, then you start to compare yourself to another person or scroll on TikTok or Instagram, you're not really doing anything for yourself. Like, you genuinely do not want to change because you're just making the problem worse. It doesn't matter how many self-care books or self-care videos or self-help anything that you consume, you need to be ready to shift your identity. So as I'm filming this video, there's literally a little voice head that is telling me, who are you to be giving somebody advice? You literally still struggle with insecurity. Or what if you post this video and it receives some negative comments? And I'm like, literally just shut up. I am making the decision to not pay attention to that kind of voice, because it comes to a point where your insecurity stops you from doing what you actually want to do. You feel insecure, but you don't have to act on it. You don't always have to let your insecurities control your life. It can be there, and most likely throughout your life, you will always have that voice in your head. You just make the conscious effort to not pay attention to it. That's what the truly confident people do. Confidence is not always feeling good about yourself. Confidence is knowing your worth and not letting your negative thoughts and your negative emotions to stop you from fulfilling your purpose. Another point is, life is literally messed up. Life is messed up. The thing you are insecure about when it comes to your body, another person is paying money to get their body to look like yours. And I know this because I was once insecure about my big lips. I was made fun of because I had big lips. And I felt so bad about it that I would try to make it smaller. That was literally ridiculous. Then I came online and I found out that people were getting lip fillers and lip enhancement surgeries to make their lips bigger. People were overlining their lips to make it bigger. Bro, I am here with naturally big lips and I don't like it. Yeah, you may not be the beauty standard here, you may not be the beauty standard right now, but you've once been, you will once be. Society is just messed up, and ultimately it doesn't matter whether you're the beauty standard or not, because you are more than your body. You are not alone. I know you feel like there's something wrong with you, but I want you to take it easy on yourself. I know watching this video won't solve all of your problems. I know it may not even help, but listen, it is always going to get better. And I know that because I'm sitting right here telling you. I was someone that was too insecure to show our face in public. Everywhere I went, I literally wore a nose mask because I was too embarrassed to show people my face. Now I'm making a video with bad quality and I'm posting it online for anyone to see and criticize. I am still insecure. I am still that same person. I just have a different mindset when it comes to myself. I am working on me. I am not perfect. I still feel insecure. I was still insecure last week, but I am not going to let that define how I live my life. And that is the true point. So when you feel like you're at your lowest and you no longer know what to do, know that it's going to get better. You can never really fall when you're at your lowest. You can only move upward. And even when it does get better, know that it is going to get worse again. You might still crash, but it is a journey and life is full of shit. So, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This video really took a lot of, I literally just started planning this last night. It was like, bro, I should make a video about feeling insecure. So I did. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment if you are willing to share your story. I want to make a whole video talking about my entire life and how I felt insecure and different things I'm insecure about, but I'm still working on that. So if you have any other tips that might help someone, please share that in the comment section. And yeah, if this video only changes one person's life, then that is enough for me.